Our next speaker is Akif Eskalen. As I indicated, he's a plant pathologist in the Department of Plant Pathology. And Akif was the first one to really recognize that this could be an economic problem here in California. Akif.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much for coming and taking time to listen what we are going to tell or say about this problem. So we first found this one on a backyard avocado tree in Southgate in Los Angeles County. So this is like where the location is. That was the first time we recognized. So these are the symptoms. So for us, it was easy to find out there is something wrong than usual symptom, because these two symptoms are so similar. And then they were showing like the exactly same pattern on the trunk of the plant. So this is the close-up picture. So you have seen some of those. This is like the sugar exudation, and then surrounded with the staining, wet staining on the tree. So that's how you can identify those trees. So this is the entry hole. It's very small. It's smaller than 1 millimeter. So you can imagine what you are looking for. So in this case, the sugar part was washed off because of the probable rain. And then you can sometimes only see the entry hole on the trunk or branch of the plant. So when you look for the further in the entry hole, so these are the discoloration that you can find. So in this case, we were able to find the beetle. It was just entering right over here. So these are the discoloration caused by the fungus that Richard and Zivi talk about. So in this case, sometimes you can see the different symptom on the upper level of the branches. In here, so you see the little bit sugar exudation, but where the arrows are pointing, those are the entry holes as well. Sometimes you don't see those symptoms very easily. So this is the close-up picture of one of the entry hole. Okay, so this is the internal symptom that Richard also showed this picture to you. So this is where the beetle entered and then branched out in the tissue or wood part. So these are the discoloration that caused by the fungus that was introduced by the beetle. So this is the different view that you can see those discoloration going up and down in this case. So these are the entry holes that you can see. So after we found this discoloration on the wood, so we made isolation from both beetle and the wood. We found out that the Fusarium species is the one that's coming out from that. And then later on, we found out that the same problem that has been occur or being in the Israel as well with the publication, and then those are the symptoms that we found out. So this is the kind of family tree of the fungus that we found to compare where our isolate stand among those. So we found out that our California isolates are similar with the Israeli isolates. So with that information, we found out that we had the same problem with the Israelis. So in here, the second branch that you can see, that's the close related species from the tea that we also calling this beetle earlier, tea shot hole borer, but it's different than our fungus. So we completed the pathogenicity test to find out if this Fusarium is the real pathogen on avocado. So these are our pathogenicity tests with the infected with the Fusarium. So this is the control. So you see the similar response from that. So these are the internal symptoms of the pathogenicity test that you can see all those discoloration. On the control, you don't see any discoloration. Since we found this one in February 2012, which is the first location that we found, we start surveying to find out the extent of this infestation in Los Angeles County. That's where we found first. And then our survey brought us to this is the border that we found so far. So during the survey, so in the eastern part, this is the Highway 57. So that's the border on the eastern part that we found infested. So the east of the 57 found to be non-infested. Those are the non-infested locations. So in here you can see that some the real points are going on. So these two locations that we found the heavily infested area are the two arboretums that's heavily infested over here. And this is the Long Beach. We also found the great infestation on the Long Beach. In here, Fullerton Arboretum, that's like another arboretum, and we found the infestation or the beetle just arrived there and then start colonizing there. So in south, Highway 22 is our south border that where we found. For those of you who doesn't know where the avocado growing areas in California is, so this is the Los Angeles County and part of the Orange County. So this is the only infested area. Our avocado growing areas are in the south, in the San Diego, little bit in Riverside County, and Ventura, Santa Barbara, and San Luis Obispo counties, which means we haven't found this infestation in the commercial avocado groves yet. I'm almost there. So far, we have visited or examined more than 400 species, as Richard mentioned. So we found out that more than 200 of them are being attacked by the beetle, and more than 100 of them are being colonized by the fusarium. So these are the common symptoms that I want to show you that what to look for if you are avocado grower or homeowner around you. So these are the classical symptoms. Those are like the box elder that you have seen these symptoms. This is another European oak. It's also known the English oak. So these are the branch tieback and then internal symptoms. So different hosts show the different response. So in avocado, you saw the sugar exudation. So on coast live oak, you see the subject staining on the bark. So this is the avocado picture. So in my one of the last slides, I'm going to show you the different symptom on the different hosts. For example, so this is on the castor bean. There is no sugar. There's only one little bit staining. So this is the avocado. This is the golden rain. It responds with the gumming. This is the Chinese golden rain. So it just shows the staining. It's another Chinese golden rain. There is no other symptom, but you see the only entry hole. So this is how big the entry hole is. So this is what to look for, because when you see any of those symptoms look like, you have to look into to find out if there is any further discoloration or if you are unlucky, you might end up finding the beetle as well. So in this case, sometimes you don't see any symptom, internal symptom on the bark in this case. So you have to dig into the xylem to find out the infestation or the fungal colonization that will show the discoloration on that part. Almost there. So this is another symptom. It's going up and down. So this is the classical symptom of the fungus that goes in the xylem vessels. Okay. So this is the what not to look for. So this is like the woodpecker damage. It looked like the damage that caused by the beetle, but it's the woodpecker's damage. In California, another common problem that we have is the trunk canker, which is causing by the Phytophthora mengiae. It also shows the sugar exudation on the trunk. So this is very important. We have been getting a lot of false call about these similar symptoms. So I just want to show you the internal symptom of the trunk canker, quite different than the caused by the fungus. So we developed a quick detection method using the quantitative real-time PCR. During our meeting, we found out that it is not enough, so we are going to continue to improve our identification, but so far we are able to identify this one from the direct plant material in my lab. So as a conclusion, we have a new disease and new pest on avocado and landscape trees. So far we know that the Los Angeles and Orange counties are infested. And symptoms of the Fusarium dieback and beetle are very severe on the box elder, castor bean, avocado, English oak. Those are the ones that you need to look around you whether they are infested or not. So these are the collaborators, and I would like to thank you.